Meyer, and welcome to Alive. We are on the 28th Sunday of Ordinary Time, and we're still in Luke chapter 17. And if you hear today's gospel passage, it's going to be very reminiscent if you go to Holy Mass on Thanksgiving Day. By the way, I don't know if you go to Mass on Thanksgiving Day, but going to Mass on Thanksgiving really is beautiful. A lot of parishes offer very beautiful, solemn Masses on Thanksgiving Day. Sometimes parishes offer Masses on Thanksgiving Eve, the night before. But when we really think about what the Eucharist is, it is thanksgiving. It is us thanking the Father for salvation in his Son, Jesus Christ, thanking him for the cross, thanking him for his body, thanking him for his blood. It's a powerful way to celebrate Thanksgiving. Maybe that can become part of your Thanksgiving tradition this year. The reason I mention that is that today's story is the story of the cleansing of the lepers. 10 are cleansed. And only one comes back and thanks the Lord. 10 are cleansed, and only one has a heart of gratitude. 10 people's lives are radically changed. 10 people, and of course remember what leprosy was. Like leprosy meant you had to live in a colony outside of the city. You weren't able to have physical contact with anyone. We've made it through a pandemic where many of us weren't able to have contact with family for a short period of time, for maybe the 14 days of your quarantine, or maybe longer periods during the height of the pandemic. But imagine being diagnosed with leprosy and never being able to see your family again. You're now healed. I can imagine that there are many things that these lepers wanted to do, but only one came back to the one who healed them. I was thinking as I was reflecting upon this gospel passage, so what if he chose to be like the crowd? What if he chose to be like everybody else? And to make the excuse, well, I have so many things to do, and I need to go be with my family, and I need to get my financial affairs in line. And he followed the crowd and said, you want to know what? I'm not going to go back and thank Jesus. I know that happens quite regularly. We know this happens quite regularly, right? Of why people don't go to Mass, why people don't come to prayer, why people don't dedicate their lives to Jesus, because there's so many distractions and other things that are going on. And all I have to say to you today is, be the one. If what you can do to console the heart of Jesus is to be the one who comes back, then just be the one. We can't control the other 9. We can't force the other 9. We can't change the other 9. But what we can do is we can be the one. We can be the one that consoles the heart of Jesus. We can be the one who has a grateful heart. And we can be the one who shows appreciation in profound ways. So this week, be the one. Stop off in a silent church and spend time just in gratitude. Get out a piece of paper and write down everything you're thankful for in your life. Take the time not just to go to Mass, but to enter deeply into the readings, into the Scripture, and most importantly, into that intimate communion you have when you receive his flesh and his blood. Be the one. Be the difference in our world. Be gratitude in a profound way. I hope this reflection helps you to prepare for this upcoming Sunday's readings as we celebrate the Holy Sacrifice of the Mass on the Lord's Day. Please note there are reflection questions always at allsaintscatholic.net by clicking on the Alive button as a great way to prepare for the great gift of God's grace given to us at Holy Mass. Have a blessed week and a blessed Sunday.